explaining the code to an app as if you were 5 years old. Today we'll be looking at the code for a TikTok recipe generator. A user sends an SMS text message with a link to a TikTok cooking video and receives back an AI-generated transcript full with ingredients list and a step-by-step instruction. Let's look at line 133, router.post, etc. Imagine we're setting up a special door that people can knock on by sending a text message to our app. When someone knocks, our app wakes up and starts listening. When the app wakes up, it gets ready to respond with a message. It also grabs a unique name tag for this particular request. It's like giving each visitor a unique ID badge just to not get people mixed up. Now, what does this line mean? Imagine unique ID being like a box. Unique ID being the name of the box or the label. What's after the equal sign is what is inside that box. Here's an example of what this unique ID might look like. It's simply just text. Now, it's true that somebody can text gibberish into the app, so we have to put checks in place to make sure that what the user sends is a valid TikTok link. So then let's imagine this function called validate TikTok link as a worker inside the app, whose job is to make sure the text message is a valid TikTok link. The worker will place either true or false inside the box called valid link. The app checks inside the box and says, if it's not a valid link, text back and say, hey man, this isn't a TikTok link. Try again. We also have this keyword return, which will stop the rest of the code from executing and simply quit the application. However, if it is a valid link, it will not hit the keyword return and continue on to the next code. With the valid TikTok link, the app is going to make a call to his buddy on his brand new cell phone called Axios.request. And he says, hey man, I don't have the capability and quite frankly, I'm too lazy to get this TikTok video myself. But I know this is kind of your thing. So here's the link to the video that I need. One thing to note is that most applications work like this. They have buddies that are really good at doing specific things. So instead of the application doing it all by themselves, they save a lot of time by getting help from other applications, or buddies, however you want to imagine them. Moving on, we have these two friends. They're workers. One called download video, and their coworker called extract audio. The first worker grabs a TikTok video from the call made earlier and downloads it to the server. They then pass off that video file to their coworker called extract audio, which will do that. They extract the audio from the video file and download the audio file to the server. So now we have a file with the audio of the TikTok video. Once again, the application has to make another call, a call to one of his smartest buddies. This buddy's name is ChatGPT. The app says, hey ChatGPT, I have this TikTok video's audio file that I really need to extract the text from. I'll await your response, and when you're done, can you put the text inside the box called transcript text? The app once again has to call back ChatGPT and say, you know what? I actually also need you to take this transcript text you gave me and turn it into a concise recipe. If you don't think there's a recipe in this text, then simply respond with the word false. The application will then check if the response says false. If so, text the user back and tell them, try again with a valid TikTok recipe video. Else, send the user the recipe. And that's it. Although all of this is done with computer processing, coding can be very human. You just need to know the language.